Exalt here, and I'm back with a new Fun with Bronze video. This time I wanted something new for my videos. I wanted to use a Lvl.1 build, and I'll try not to use Siphon weapons too much. I'm getting rid of the Crusader and the Shorty Siphon, and I'm using a new build. So let's take the Krogladiator. I'm speccing her this way. The first thing I want, because this is the most important in fact, would be to have an ability that can restore my shields and my health. So for shields, annihilation, I spec it up to rank 6. I don't use biotic wind because I want the debuff effect to affect the enemy as much as possible. 2 points in rage because rage can allow you to restore your health even if you don't max it out. Then some points in pool, but not much, and that's all I could do. So if you are a new player, basically don't expect to be able to spec as many points in this character as I did, because mine is rank 20, yours is probably less, but still if you have the Gladiator at a higher level, then you can always try this build. So I'm using 2 shotguns because I think that this is a shotgun character. First I had chosen the Reegar, but I changed it after that. 2 shotguns, so one rapid fire shotgun because this is how it works for shields, for instance. It's good to have, a fast firing weapon. And I used a very heavy shotgun like the Katana. So I didn't use the Siphon version of the Katana. I hesitated for some time, and then I told myself, no, the Gladiator does not need it. Well, you can use it if you want, or you can use concussive exclusively. Don't use bulwark. For a solo, this is useless. Thanks to rage, and because this is only bronze, you can manage very well. I mean, I didn't use any medipack, or I didn't use any shields ops pack in this run. I didn't use it. My shields were really high thanks to everything that I used. I used a consumable to boost my shields by an extra 10%, and then I used Juggernaut shields as gear to boost both my melee damage as well as my shields. So that makes a very tanky character even for level 1. So at the very last moment I hesitated a lot, like am I using the Katana or am I using the Siphon version? I finally went for the Katana because this is basically a video that is addressed to new players. Even the Katana itself, the very first Katana, was perfectly fine, and well, you'll see that in the run, even without Siphon. But if you can bring a Siphon weapon with you, then just do, you have nothing to lose. It's perfectly normal to use Siphon weapon on a solo run. There's nothing wrong about it, but please, if you use the Gladiator, do not use assault rifles. Assault rifles are good with characters like soldiers, for example, but not with characters like this. When I see the Gladiator with the pole, for instance, I mean, it's supposed to be a melee character, and you can boost your melee thanks to your shotguns. So I chose random enemies. I wanted to prove that the Gladiator can do just fine with any enemies, really. She'll have a tougher time with the remnants, because the observers are flying, as you know, but I already discussed that in a previous video. You just have not to stay in cover, don't stay where everybody stays during the team runs, because, well, there are some people who really like using sniper rifles. That's why they go in open spaces. But if you don't have a tanky character, do not stay in an open space. So I won't be using the Reegar Carbine Siphon to restore my health.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Hostiles en route.
At any time in this run, you will see that when I lose my health, I immediately switch my weapon to prove that I don't need Siphon weapon to restore my health because of rage. The only thing you want is to trigger rage, and rage is triggered very rapidly on bronze because you kill things so fast. The Juggernaut shields do not change much. In fact, the Krogan Gladiator has a very significant amount of melee damage. The only thing is not to miss. You'll see that I sometimes do, especially with Destined because of the smoke, and sometimes area damage is not enough to help you locate where the Destined is. And every time an enemy dies within the annihilation fields, then my shields are partly restored. That's why I use an extra shields booster, so that the proportion of shields restored is significant. And Rage at the same time is doing its work, even if it's not regenerating my health as quick as it was the case in Mass Effect 3, for example, with the Vulture. Or with any characters that had health regeneration like Krogans. Well, it's true that it's not as fast, but just remember that if you want to solo bronze, all of your health will be restored at the end of the wave, first of all, and second of all, the enemy do not deal so much damage. And you can kill them, like for example I just did, you can kill them two at the same time. Basically you don't have to wait for the enemy to come to you, you can just go to them. I mean, you can destroy Anointed. The Juggernaut shields is very useful for this reason, because yeah, if it's very easy to kill the Chosen even with a low rank character, which is not my case because I have veteran bonuses, but let's imagine my character was not so strong, she would still kill the Chosen very rapidly, but the Anointed no. But you'll see, starting from wave 4, and even with the Destined on wave 2, I simply killed any shielded thing very, very, very quickly. And I haven't used any Siphon weapon so far. It could have been a perfect run, but at the end I just used a Cobra missile, first of all because I wanted to show that you can kill anything with it. For example, I have a target objective, and at the end you'll see that I don't use the Cobra RPG to kill Behemoth, but I'm pretty sure that one Cobra is enough on bronze to kill any enemy really, even destroyers. I mean, destroyers, I know that it's the case. Behemoth, I don't know, I think probably yes. Just look at the Anointed. So this one has had a purple nameplate. I didn't melee it, but they die so quickly because of annihilation, you know, because of the debuff effect of annihilation. And here is Behemoth. Behemoth, just like my Krogan, has health regeneration and hell. This is so overpowered in this game, even on bronze. So you see, I switched. I now use my Katana, even if I'm now losing my health very rapidly. I'm at health gate, and then bam, you see, I just have to kill the Wraith, restore my shields, and then I leave. And I don't care about being at health gate. Being at health gate is not, very important for now, because my health is slowly regenerating, so I just have to take cover for a few seconds. Shield regeneration could be interesting as well, but I think it's better to have more shields given that you already have a means to restore your shields, annihilation or pull, even pull can restore your shields if you have unarmored and unshielded enemies that you can pull, they will restore your shields partially. I think it's more important to have more shields, especially on higher difficulties, because yeah, this character is marvelous on bronze, but on platinum it's impossible. So you see Destin one shot, I missed, then Chosen one shot, and I even killed a Wraith I think with it. And for each enemy a portion of my shields is restored, so it's almost like a speedrun. As long as you have shields, you don't have to think much about the field and your surroundings. When your shields break, it's better to have to know a little bit about what is happening around you, otherwise you will be somewhat surprised. And it's good to know also a little about wave composition. For example, there's an anointed now, and on next wave there will be 2 anointed with 1 ascendant. That's the kind of thing you want to know. So you see the anointed wasn't killed by melee, but it died very rapidly thanks to my annihilation fields. That's all guys, actually. You'll see it's not necessary to use Siphon weapons, so if you are a new player, don't be scared, just have fun with bronze. That's why I'm making bronze videos, because it's something new, and you know, I've been playing for a long time now. I think you can see that with my XP rating. I never cheated guys, never ever cheated in my life. That's something that I can give. I see that there are so many new players right now and they are desperate playing platinum just, you know, for grinding. I think it's obvious. But take your time. I mean, try to solo bronze before you get into platinum, just to know more about how the wave system works. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll leave you with the 5th wave and the rest. It's a great build, use it, and especially when you have bronze missions, you don't know how to complete them, don't send a strike team, just use a level 1 character and have fun. See you in the next video, bye.
Enemies incoming.
Clear it out! Shield down! Shield! Watch yourself! showed you.
Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that
Tracking the
data.
fiend. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Shields out. Fight cover. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Shields out. Watch yourself. Shields out.
Data received. Loud and clear.
Watch yourself.
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
Ascendant, watch out. Tracking the fiend. Find cover.
Whole team secure. Good work.